The TNT Championship has been the centerpiece of one of the most heated rivalries in the history of All Elite Wrestling. Darby Allin and Christian Cage have been fighting over the vaunted TNT Championship since the beginning of the summer. After months of fighting, this blood feud will culminate at the inaugural AEW WrestleDream, where TNT Champion Christian Cage will defend the title against his adversary Darby Allin in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Live from the United Center in Chicago, Illinois.
The origin of this conflict began when Christian Cage's right hand of destruction, Luchasaurus, defeated Wardlow for the TNT title in the debut episode of AEW Collision.
Winner of this match and new TNT Champion, Luchasaurus!
Christian Cage immediately grabbed the championship and celebrated it as if he had won the match. He even had the audacity to refer to himself, not Luchasaurus, as the new TNT Champion.
We are contractually obligated as the TNT Champion to appear in front of the live audience here tonight.
To me, the TNT Championship used to mean something.
Meanwhile, the former 2-time TNT Champion Darby Allin had been dismayed with the diminished status of the TNT title, a championship he poured his literal blood and sweat into, now tainted due to the antics of Christian Cage and Luchasaurus.
That championship means more than that. And then you got a dinosaur as the champion that never defends it? What are we doing here?
Darby Allin wanted another shot to win the TNT title, and at Royal Rampage, he got one step closer when he outlasted 19 other competitors and earned a chance to face the TNT champion at All Out.
And you two, who's the champion? Is it you or is it you? Look, it doesn't even matter because at All Out, I'm gonna become the new face of TNT. And I'm gonna put some respect back on that championship's name.
Darby's goal was now clear. He would not only become a 3-time TNT champion, but more importantly, he would put respect back on the title he cared for so deeply. But before Darby could challenge Luchasaurus for the TNT title, he had to face one-on-one for the first time Christian Cage.
We are live. This is our main event on AEW Collision. Christian Cage, Darby Allin, slugging it out, center of the ring.
Darby and Christian Cage put on an absolute slugfest that saw the veteran in control for most of their match.
God dang, Darby got folded up like a spray.
However, as any fan of professional wrestling would tell you, Darby Allin doesn't quit.
Back to it.
And at the 20-minute mark, Darby was able to overcome Christian Cage's savagery and pulled off a victory in dramatic fashion.
Man, where did that come from, Nigel? No, I never actually got to stop in and see the Buddy Wayne Academy. Figured I'd give it a little visit.
During this time, Darby Allin was actually fighting wars on 2 fronts. While he was chasing Luchasaurus for the TNT title, he was also entangled in a heated and deeply personal conflict with Swerve Strickland and the Mogul Embassy.
It's beyond just time. It's showtime.
These feuds would converge at All In London in Wembley Stadium in front of tens of thousands of screaming UK fans, with Darby Allin and the Icon Sting taking on Swerve Strickland and his mystery partner, Christian Cage, in a coffin match. This incredible spectacle saw the legendary Sting fly once again in front of his adoring fans, and Darby Allin winning the match with the most spectacular coffin drop of his career.
Darby Allin and Sting!
Just a week later, Darby Allin would finally get his opportunity to face Luchasaurus at All Out for the TNT Championship. It was a brutal affair that saw Darby overcome the champion's violent attacks again and again.
Very easily, he's chair into the spine of Nick Wayne.
Unfortunately, an unprovoked assault on Allin's cornerman, the young prodigy Nick Wayne, distracted Darby enough for Luchasaurus to hit the finishing blow and retain their title. Yet, the story was far from over. Luchasaurus continued the attacks on Darby, and while Christian Cage, master of mind games, made Darby's mentee, Nick Wayne, his next target.
Nick Wayne, after I went home last week, I was scrolling through your mom's Instagram account.
This Saturday on Collision, how about you step in the ring with myself and Luchasaurus in a 3-way match for the TNT Championship?
Days before Cage and Luchasaurus faced Darby Allin and a returning Sting, At AEW Rampage Grand Slam in New York City, a supremely confident Christian Cage challenged Darby to a three-way match for the TNT Championship.
The brains. Look at his physique. Incredible.
Darby Allin would now face Luchasaurus and Christian Cage for the TNT title in a glorified handicap match. With the odds stacked against him, Darby had the fight of his life in front of him. But as always, he never gave up.
Luchasaurus down! Get him! Here we go! Wait a second.
Eventually, Darby was able to overcome the 2-on-1 assault and against all odds had the match won. But Christian Cage, forever the opportunist, snuck in and pinned his own right hand of destruction and finally became the actual TNT champion. Christian Cage's celebration was short-lived as it was announced that he would be defending the newly won title against Darby at AEW WrestleDream in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
You're going to be exposed this Sunday in your hometown in front of all your family and all your friends. And I hope you're prepared to live with that for the rest of your life.
Will the patriarch of AEW, Christian Cage, continue his reign as TNT champion? Or will Darby Allin defeat his adversary and bring respect back to the TNT title?